Almost got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Trying for it with Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. He finds Aguilar. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is down all the way to the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Henry. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Jackson off the play action. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only made it just one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
1st down, here's Lamar. He's got a man left. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. 2nd and 8. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henry on 2nd. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Working quickly here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Ravens driving ahead. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Changing it up here, Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now the Ravens offense stayed put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. Getting out to his left. And he's in for 2. And an 11-point lead for his team.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Penix now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. Up the sideline, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out a little short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Oh, he trucked that defender. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Motioning the tight end left. First down throw for Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Another run for Henry. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Working quickly here. Running once more with Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, and they go back to Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll run here with Henry. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A toss now to Robinson. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Penix working from the gun. That one's complete to London. Now he's past the 25. Drake London. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Drake London with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Penix now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Gotta figure out this third down here. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for the Falcons.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pitts brings it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And again, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stuffed right at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Penix here from the gun. That throw behind his intended target. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be third and long. Now to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Young Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. He'll get this to Henry. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. On first down, Jackson. He's on the move. Broke through the tackle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least...
And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. This from 28 yards away. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner! Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Shut up. Plus, I can't even hear you, but shut up anyway. You lost.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire